Our traditional text also consider the combination of food. Now, this is, you see, the very important concept, because in modern science also we use the term nowadays that controversial diet, but that to be explained carefully. What is that concept? Heavy diet or controversial diet, or what we say Viruddha Ahara. Means, see, I will give some examples that on empty stomach, if you take one glass of milk, that get digested easily within 2 to 3 hours, or on empty stomach, if I take fruit juice, that get digested within 2 to 3 hours. If I take one or two fruits on empty stomach, that also get digested within 2 to 3 hours. But when I take the combination of fruit and milk combinedly, then that combination become heavy and will take more hours to digest. And in such a way that if I take such milkshake after usual lunch or dinner, then it will become too heavy to digest. Means what you see? See some facts that protein is digested in stomach and small intestine. So, the first part of protein digestion that happen in the stomach. Okay. So, with the help of pepsinogen pepsin, that complex protein is converted into peptone, and then it goes in the small intestine, and in that alkaline medium further it get converted into amino acids. Okay. Now, what happen in the stomach? That in stomach, that complex protein is converted into peptone only in highly acidic medium. That means, after food up to 1 hour, the hydrochloric acid gets secreted. So, maybe after 40 minutes or 50 minutes or 1 hour, the pH of stomach is at peak, maybe 2 to 3, and at that time the protein get easily converted into peptone. But remember, if you take heavy protein diet plus heavy fat, so you take 2 burger at a time and other some oily substances, what will happen? There is a no digestion of fat in the stomach. So, that fat remain lined with the wall of stomach, inner wall of the stomach, and other chyme is moving inside the stomach. So, what happen, you see, because of that fat, the secretion of hydrochloric acid become less. So, that fat depress the stomach glands, and because of which that protein takes time to get digested. That means, that ideal pH that does not come immediately or that does not come within time, it takes too much time. Okay. So, till up to that the food remain as it is. This is how you delay the process. Okay. It is because of the combination of the food. So, this is really the concept of controversial diet, that at a time you do not take very heavy protein and very heavy fat. There is a heavy protein heavy fat combination. Okay. For example, in Ayurvedic text they said that in those days the people had habit to take fish plus milk. Okay. So, the combination of fish and milk, or the combination of some non-veg diet and some milk and milk products. So, definitely this combination is heavy protein and heavy fat combination, and that definitely trouble the process of digestion. Okay. Nowadays, the contents will be different, like vada pav, like samosa, or like that McDonald food, or some Pizza Huts, or that combination, or whatever we are following, some very oily Punjabi, Gujarati, Maharashtrian dishes. Okay. So, nowadays in buffet system they take plenty of varieties of the food, but remember the combination become the combination of heavy protein and fat, and that delays the digestion process in this way. Okay. If you take protein and fat in a limited amount, that does not affect the process of digestion, but when you take in a heavy amount, definitely that affects. This is the concept of controversial diet. That is why you see, when you take Mitahara, automatically you avoid such bad combination. That means if I take one glass of milk and then roti and sabji, it's okay. But if I take roti sabji, then dal rice also, with curd also, and later on I take ice cream also, then overall combination is the combination of heavy protein and heavy fat, and that is the controversial diet. Ayurveda in those days was using the term ama. Now see, ama means, you see, the end product of that bad digestion. After all, digestion is a chemical process. So, whatsoever is the quality of chemical process, there is a end product. So, the end product of that chemical process is bad, and that bad end product is called as a ama. So, Ayurveda says ama is like a poison, like a wish. So, that ama is something, unwanted proteins that get formed, amino acids unwanted that get formed, and that comes in the blood, okay, that get absorbed, and that are not proper quality of protein which built up the body. In fact, such bad proteins disturb the organs, destruct the organs also. Okay. So, Ayurveda says the formation of ama due to indigestion, or that indigestion is due to your bad diet, bad combination. So, if you have habit of such bad diet, then the formation of ama become regular process. So, that means that many unwanted toxins comes in the blood regularly, and slowly that produces disease in the body. Okay. So, some skin diseases, arthritis, or some autoimmune disorders are the result of such amas, and that is why we should always take care that from our diet such ama should not be formed. Ama is like a slow poisoning. That means some amount of ama is formed and that comes in the body, that remain in the interstitial spaces or something near the organs, and slowly they disturb the organs. So, on that day you even though you take some bad diet, you do not have that trouble. You just feel some heaviness in the abdomen, and there is a trouble in the digestion, but next day little bit you are okay. But in this way, if you follow such activities regularly, intermittently, later on it turn into some skin disease, arthritis, or some other autoimmune disorders. And that is why Ayurveda always says that you need to clean the body. See the concept of cleansing, concept of panchakarma. Why Ayurveda give more importance to panchakarma? Why yoga also give more importance to the body cleansing processes? Because in such cleansing processes, it is not only that you are doing vamana, means vomiting, so you are doing stomach wash, or we are doing virechana, means purgation, you are cleaning your large intestine. No. See, when you do vamana, vamandauti, okay, so early in the morning you take 3-4 glass of water and you do vomiting purposefully, it is not only stomach wash, but after this process the digestive glands get activated more. So, after that process up to half an hour, your salivary glands, then your stomach, liver, pancreas is more active, and you see definitely these digestive glands, they manufacture some digestive juices and they secrete in the GI tract. But remember, this is their digestive function, but along with that digestive function, they have their excretory function also. So, these glands have authority to collect that toxins which are in the blood, and that get thrown into the GI tract again. Okay. So, that means when you do some cleansing process like vomiting, like purgation, you are activating those glands and you are enhancing that purification. So, after Vamandhauti up to half an hour, the process of collection of those toxins from the blood and to throw that toxins in the GI tract from those glands, that get accelerated. So, in this way you purify the blood. So, when you follow panchakarma or shatakarma in yoga, that is in the form of vamandhauti, vomiting, or in the form of purgation, remember it is not only the local cleansing, but it is the total body cleansing, because you are removing some toxins from the blood. So, that toxins first they come toward the glands, or they caught by the glands, from glands they come toward the GI tract, and in this way either they get redigested or they get drained outside. This is the way of cleansing. So, that is why Panchakarma in Ayurveda or Shatakarma in yoga is not only the local cleansing, but is a complete body cleansing.